Utah, home of the Jimmer Mania, Jimmer Fredette, so it's like a home game.
It's a lot different than college because there's so many more road games, first of all, and you travel a lot differently. You have a nice, in college we took some charter planes and everything, but these are some real nice charter planes, and they serve food for you and everything, and they're kind of just, you're getting into places, sometimes 2, 3 in the morning, and you're on the road for a long period of time sometimes, so it's definitely a lot different than college. It's a little tiring, but as long as you get your rest and eat right and everything and get your body ready, you're doing okay, but it's definitely different.
We're here at the Black Clover launch, I guess you'd call it, of the new Jimmer Fredette line of Live Lucky hats, and the man himself in town. His team plays in town tomorrow night against the Utah Jazz.
That's something that that comes with being an NBA basketball player. You have marketing opportunities. It's something that is cool for me to be able to do some things like that with clothing and shoes and hats and different things.
And mom and dad are here too. It's a big event that mom and dad came in.
Yeah, definitely.
It's amazing how much detail has to go into these things, and we, as a family, try to put a lot of work into it, make sure that it all comes out good. And so far, things have gone pretty well, we think.
What's up, guys? Thanks, man.
You're my idol.
Oh, really?
We want you to sign every paper here. There's 7, okay?
It's unreal. He's like a god out there. He really is. I've seen people cry over him being right next to him. Like that's not. It's like some Michael Jackson stuff.
It's good for him. It's good for our team. It's good for the league for a young man like that. Having a player like that last year with Steph Curry going back to the Carolinas was the same way. So huge following, but they have to manage their time. That's the most important thing, is when to tell people to go home, when to tell people I got to go eat, and then get my pregame rest so I get ready for the games.
It's important to me just because that's the way I do things. I like to get there early and make sure to let the coaches know that I'm committed, and my teammates know that I'm committed, and I have their backs and ready to go every single night. So that's kind of my approach, and that's the way I've always been, and I'll continue to do that. It'll be extremely exciting to be able to play in front of these fans again. We had a great career here the last 4 years, and played in front of them, and they were very supportive of me, and I appreciate all that they did while I was here. So hopefully we can come in here and I have a great game, but more importantly that we can get a win, and maybe some of them will be bummed, but hopefully they'll still support us.
Jimmer's second time here this year. Is it different this time around?
Salt Lake City once again. It's the Kings and the Jazz. They have had some dandies through 2 games in this campaign. Jimmer Fredette back in his old stomping grounds. The fans here to see Jimmer. Make no mistake about it.
It's really kind of funny. It's really different because I wasn't here the last game. I had to be back in New York, but my wife and my son TJ were here. And they say it's so funny because he'd get the ball, and a lot of people would be yelling, "Yay, Jimmer, shoot, yay, Jimmer," and others would be yelling, "Boo, Fredette," like that. Because there were a lot of fans in Utah that loved him. There were some fans in Utah that didn't like him so much, But I think he's gained the respect of an awful lot of people here, and so it's fun to come back, and there's a lot of supporters here, and he just gets to be able to see some people that he's familiar with, and it's kind of like a second home. I mean, New York is home, but Utah is a close second, I'll tell you, and then now it's Sacramento.
32-27 Sacramento. 40 seconds left opening quarter. Fredette tries to drive baseline, nothing there. Out top to Dante. Extra pass to Thornton.
Now that he's in the NBA, he's working hard to be able to establish himself. And I'm sure, with time he'll do that. And that's what he's trying to do. And I'm sure he'll be more successful at that as he goes along.
Sacramento Kings end the streak. They become the 7th team to come into Energy Solutions Arena and win. And they surprise the Jazz 104-103.
Great, that's what it's all about, to get the win, and to do it in a hostile environment like that is something that's real special for us, because not many teams get victories in those types of places, So, you know, it was really, really fun for us to be able to do that, and just shows that we're continuing to grow, you know, every single day to get better as a team. Hey, Kings fans, thanks for, you know, joining us on the road, and we'll see you guys at Power Bounce Pavilion really soon.